fellow classmates, especially in math, and been involved in National Honor Society. He will be attending Boston University in the fall to pursue a degree in neuroscience with a minor in education. Please welcome Dean Marshallton.
Hello, class of 2015. It absolutely amazes me that we finally made it to this day. My name is Dean Marshallton, your class of 2015 salutatorian. It is truly an honor to give this speech today. I was so happy to have one more homework assignment. I have to say, writing a speech for this ceremony was rather daunting to think about at first. It never failed. Each day I was asked with a wide grin, "Hey Dean, did you write your speech today?" And it was the same answer each time. No. I always said it would be tomorrow. Tomorrow turned out to be just a few nights ago. I had no idea what I was going to talk about. So, like any good student, I thought Google would help. So I Googled good graduation speeches. Let's just say people on Yahoo Answers are not that helpful. It's funny though, because whenever I need to think about what to write, by default, my brain thinks that I'll get inspiration if I go to the fridge. Anyways, I kept trying to foster the idea of a theme to try to focus on. I kept turning up blank, but I kept thinking about all the memories that I made during my time at CNS. My thoughts lately have been very nostalgic, and if there's anything that I would like all my peers to reflect on after crossing the stage tonight, is to appreciate all the experiences that have made you who you are today. We've all made a lot of memories in our times here at CNS. And if you all think about it, when you reflect on your time here, you won't remember your grades, popularity, cliques, or drama. Rather, you will remember the relationships that you build with teachers and friends. Without a doubt, these relationships are what you will appreciate from high school. Write thank you notes, take pictures, have lots of laughs, and remember to smile. There are many little elements of CNS that I'm sure we'll all look back on and truly miss. Dig deep if you have to, but I'm sure you'll find something. Looking at all of you graduating today, I can safely say that out of our 600 plus graduates, I know a solid 30 of you. And that's what makes CNS what it is. We're not like most high schools out there. We're huge. Our mascot is also a unicorn, but there's not an explanation for that. You really had to develop a routine at CNS in order to find your friends and not be lost in the masses of people every day. I will say, the entire CNS community had a universal challenge, and that was the morning routine. If you were insane enough, most mornings started with you racing to the drive-thru line at Dunkin' Donuts. And for many of you, the fact that you would have to make a left turn onto 31 after didn't hit you until after you had an Agacino in your hand. Next on the list of fun morning to-dos was parking at CNS. It was a simple task: find any spot available and run inside without getting hit. For me, it also included attempting to get into the lot before Harold stopped me and made me wait for the buses. Don't get me wrong, I love Harold, but not at that moment in time. Once you made it in safely, you probably met with a group of friends or probably went to your first class for the day. Each day, I'd go right to the second floor in front of the library to meet the same group of friends. My friends and I called ourselves the Nerd Herd. Yes, in high school, my friends and I called ourselves the Nerd Herd. You don't want to know what our Friday nights consisted of, just crazy stuff. I'm sure all of you had a routine here, and whether you may think it now or not, one day you may wish you could relive one of those days just one more time. I remember throughout this whole year that many of us kept saying things like, "I just want to graduate already," or "I'm ready to move on." And those feelings are completely normal. However, remember that the day that you've been thinking about for so many years is finally here. Just soak that in. Take a look around tonight, see all the faces here, and know that you truly will miss some of the people and memories you made throughout the last few years. I would like to take a moment and thank a few people close to my life, assisting me in my journey to be where I am today. Mom and Dad, thank you for all your love, guidance, and support. I'd like to give a special shout out to my mom. For those of you who don't know, my mom works in attendance at CNS, and I'm sure so many of you, including myself, had to see her when you all had your many doctor's appointments for the last month or so. I'd also like to thank some of my close friends for all the support, laughs, and conversations we've had over the last year. I'd like to give a special thanks to Kate and Meg Bateman, Brian Emigoltz, Ryan DeLeo, and my Aunt Nancy for paying to be in my speech. Additionally, on behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank the teachers here for doing all they've done to get us to this point in our lives. Without them, you would not be sitting here ready to receive your diploma. The teachers here are the best of the best. Likely someone in this room tonight had to give you that extra push to help you be here today. Remember to thank them. There certainly is a lot of controversy over the public education system at the moment, with a lot of negative energy going around about teachers and students and learning. However, I want all of you to take a moment and reflect on what you have all done the last few years of high school. Personally, I've seen students in the musicals practically live here for months at a time, rehearsing hour after hour. I've seen athletes work their hearts out on the field every moment that they can. The band, orchestra, and chorus groups here are absolutely phenomenal. Every time I've walked through the art wing, I was blown away by the amount of talent that they have. And I've seen the same students stay after with the same teachers each day, determined to learn new things. Our school is full of dedicated students, willing to put hours of work in to pursue their passions. If that isn't success in learning at work, then I don't know what is. I wanted to make sure I threw a nice quote in here. Here are some wise words from our former president, George W. Bush. Bush once said, "Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning?" Well, after growing up in this district and seeing all of the hard work done by my peers, my answer to Mr. Bush, Governor Cuomo, and to everyone else is, at CNS, yes, we is learning. Class of 2015, I've had an amazing time here with all of you. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Reflect on your times here with a smile. Remember the relationships, the laughs, the struggles, and everything that shaped who you are today. If you ever feel lost as you encounter the many challenges of life, look up to the sky. The North Star community guided you to this point, and now it's time for you to take control of your own path. Find your North Star and take lead of your future. Congratulations, class of 2015.